title on it. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't even like the title word. If it goes good with you and you guys are solid and y'all have that understanding, but sometimes the question of are we together type shit doesn't even need to be said. You know what I mean? Like, all right, Brady, but yeah, so I felt like I wanted to say that coming from a different perspective, and then I know the people on the board they were agreeing with me in the local. So, I mean, like I just wanted to kind of let you know, Carlo, that it's not always necessarily you have to see the love in your face. Sometimes it's based off of stuff that you're not seeing in your face that you actually want to see in your face, and you live off of that. You know what I'm saying? And you move in your life like that. Um, and I feel like the fact that me and Momo did have two different experiences growing up also plays a big role in our relationship because we can have a big blow up argument and then by the end of it we're looking at each other like we're two goofies that just had a big ass fight and now we're joking about it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're both petty. But at the same time, it's like we still know that that love is there. You know what I'm saying? Like the love never left. Even though we might have some big ass fights, you know what I mean? Like I love this man to pieces. But yeah, like I feel like even getting those different perspectives it does play a different role. Like be communicative for sure on whoever that you talk to. Get to know that person. Don't just jump into something because you feel the vibes is right. Like take the time. Take your time. Don't just jump don't life's too short, yes, but if you're not living life, you don't have to worry about your life being short, if you get what I mean.
All right, thanks, babe. Appreciate you sharing. Barry, I seen your name was up there. Did you want to say something? I know.
Um, and Debbie and I were both. She basically, I agree with her as well
Oh, okay.
on a lot of things that she said, but also another thing. I recently have found not found a relationship found me, but I wasn't even looking for it and I wasn't asking for it. It just happened, and the person that I'm with now, I have literally yet to ask this person to do something. Like they're already doing it. It's like I don't have to lift a finger, not even really lift a finger, but I don't have to say like, hey, I don't like the way you did that. Can you do this or whatever? It's literally like out of all the relationships that I've had, I literally had to ask certain people like, hey, can you do this? Like, yeah, right, exactly. And so like, I've had to question a lot of things, but like now I don't have to question nothing. Like literally,
Right.
for example, I have a whole service dog, right? And I was going through a lot with my house in real life, and my house is being redone. My service dog was going back and forth. My dude literally took my dog, babysat my baby, gave her food, bought her a whole toy, all that. Gave her a bath, all that. Like, didn't have to ask for like, like, hey, can you let the dog out? Like, he's already doing those type of things, the things that I will already do because it's a natural for me. So like, also or like, he just got off of work. He called me, hey, you cooking dinner, I'm cleaning. What we having for dinner? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's always that communication of like, I don't have to ask for nothing. And it's just like the communication is key, and if you meet your person halfway, there should be no complications and nothing going on in your relationship. The moment you can settle down and actually compromise and see like, hey, this person's willing to meet me halfway and some, let me go ahead and do a little razzle dazzle, like, let me do something to make them feel special and things like that. And it all boils down to how much that person loves you and how much you're going to love them back in return. Or let's just say like, hey, I like the way that they did this, but that makes me want to grow as a person. Just the little simple things that they're doing in their everyday life that you find cherishing makes you want to grow as a person. Or you see a situation that they were in, maybe you would have handled it a different way, but then they handled it with calmness, calm, cool, and collect. Normally you're a hothead. That makes you want to grow into a better person. Like, I never thought of it that way. I've never saw it that way. But I'm glad I'm in this situation with this person to see like I see how they handle that situation. What makes me want to grow as as a person and change myself. Like, hey, I used to handle fights and arguments like this. Now because of this person, I can sit down and listen and have a little TED talk with myself or with the person. You know what I'm saying? It's all about meeting someone in the middle. Like, a lot of people say, I want somebody that can handle me. Yes, somebody that can handle you and whatnot. But like, look at things that they're doing that can help you grow as a person as well. That can change you for the better. And
Right.
also they're making you change for like in a way that you don't like. You know, talk about it with them. And if it's something that they say it's not working out in your favor, be honest. Don't be a flake. Don't just up and leave. Like, give them the knowledge of, hey, I don't like the way you did this. Next on in your next relationship, work on that. Move accordingly. Now, if they are stuck in their own ways, that's them. You can't fight that. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut my sentence short because, bitch, this food is good and I'm hungry. My stomach touching my back.
Oh
But
Lord Jesus
all in
Christ.
all, but all in all I'm trying to say is y'all find y'all peace and find the peace within the person that you are in want to engage with and meet them halfway. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that, Bear. Miss Kim, talk to me. You live on there.
Okay, so what I would say to Carlo is that um, say what you mean and mean what you say. So if you know specifically what you want, because a lot of times people say, "Oh, I want this," or I want that," but a lot of times people really don't know what they want, and they'll leave the door open, and then they'll accept anything that comes their way. So for me, for this second time around, I know what's
Mm.
important to me, and I know what I will and will not compromise on. Now, I don't get held caught up in the stuff of superficial as far as looks and everything like that. But for me, my faith is number one, what's important. And certain things you just can't do. Like, I'm not a drinker or a smoker of any kind. So that's something that I will not accept. Just like I'm not a person that goes, like gamble. So that's not a person that I'm willing to deal with. Those are things that I won't compromise. And then, secondly,
Okay.
what I would say is that we live in this microwave society where everybody wants everything fast and quick. And social media has messed us up. And a lot of times we look and we compare and compete with what everybody else has going on. But we have to remember is that people don't post the bad. They post the trips to Aruba or Jamaica or Hawaii or wherever and the family events and everything, but they're not posting the fights. So everybody is not posting what they are and what they post to be. So you have to remember that and you have to know exactly what you want, even if it means doing it old school, writing out a list, saying what you will and what you won't have. And like I said, not getting caught up in what a person looks like and what they have and how much money they make, but things that are actually tangible that makes the fabric of a man or the fabric of a woman.
Okay.
And that's all I have to say.
Oh, thank you for sharing, Miss Kim. I appreciate you. All right. Now, the next topic we're gonna talk about is appearance. We're gonna talk about how these motherfuckers look. You know what I'm saying? We always gotta have somebody that look good. But before we do that, we gonna pay some bills, and we gonna let you know what's going on with Mo Late Nights, Cracking Up TV, and Cyberlife. First and foremost, I'm gonna say, hey man, listen, y'all want me to keep this stuff going and keep me motivated? It's a nice little tip jar. This moon, you see the moon tip jar to my left, to y'all, well, to y'all left. Go ahead and throw $1 up in that motherfucker.
I got you,
I
Momo.
appreciate that. Oh, thank you, mama. Yeah. Go ahead and hit that motherfucking tip jar and show us some love. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna pass it on the reins over to Juju and to Gothic, and they gonna tell you about Cyberlife. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. Um, so what we offer here at Cyberlife, we have a club, rentals, apartments and shop rentals, ad board rentals. Okay, we have lots of things to do here on the sim. All right, so you know how you go to a sim and you don't want to stand somewhere and you're not doing shit. There's interactive stuff all over this sim. A gaming area, a bathhouse, a lovin's room for the freaky people. Okay, we got a lot going on. We also have parties on the weekends. Not every weekend, but most weekend with the chaotic crew. So if you want a party, you could come through with that. We have a Discord available if you like gaming. Most of our people chat in there, game in there, and all that great stuff. And everyone, if you would like, you can take a cam around the sim, see what we have to offer, see what you like. If you have any questions or inquiries, please let me know. And that is all. Enjoy.
Can you hear me? I'm gonna piggyback off of that real quick. We also just dropped the YouTube channel for the sim not too long ago. So if you guys can get in the group and click that YouTube and check out some of the videos we made for the sim, that'd be awesome too. Thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yes. Support black business. Okay, support black business. My business partner not here today, Miss V. Big shout out to Miss V and Problematic Entertainment, everything that she got going on. Karaoke's on Mondays, y'all. Karaoke's on Mondays. If you want to be a part of the Cracking Up Squad and have some fun, I want to put together a little impromptu show for Monday. So we're gonna get together this weekend. We're gonna do some practices. We're gonna do some soul fly. We're gonna do some other stuff. We're gonna have some fun, man. All right, let's go. But anyway, now we're gonna
I
talk
did want
about.
to add
Oh,
something.
okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So
Man.
the
Go ahead.
Cracking Up building is being worked on right now. And when are you doing auditions? Are you doing them still?
We're gonna work right.
So tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so Thursdays, because it just says Thursday and the 9th. That's why I was looking at the board behind it.
Yeah, I forgot to fix that.
Okay, so Thursdays, yes, they will be doing those at the projects. But yes, the building is getting worked on right now. So soon enough, once the teams and everything are worked on, you guys get to go to the the actual build once it's done, and you'll get to practice and stuff. So things are looking up. I know Babe had brought up my store earlier, and I wanted to mention that I don't have my main store anymore. So what I'm gonna be doing is basically putting it on different people's lands. It is currently at the projects right now, and I'm working on putting them at other people's lands as well. So just be on the lookout for those. It is in my picks if you're interested in going over there and supporting. I do appreciate it, and those who have supported, I appreciate you guys as well. So yeah, that's all I had to say.
All right, all right, all right. I know we got some people out there in YouTube land. I want to thank everybody that's out there watching right now. Appreciate y'all for being here. You guys are awesome. If you got any questions or want to say something, I'll be checking back and forth on the YouTube. So put your questions there, and I'll try to answer them and get to them. Or if you got any questions for people that you hear talking. All right. So appearance. What do you look for when you're looking for in your partner? What do you want to see? Do you want to see somebody beautiful? You want to see somebody ugly? Hey man, look, I know people that's attracted to ugly people. I know people that's attracted to big fat people. But I'm just saying, hey, look, man, it is what it is. You want what you want. You love what you love. Uh, but no, seriously, like, I know me, like, hey, look, I just love a confident and comfortable woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can be comfortable around me, that's all I need. You know what I'm saying? You can walk around with a hole in your shirt and know that you rocking that holy shirt. Shit, do your thing, boo. I'm with you. You know what I mean? I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know what it is that you guys look for when it comes to dating somebody. What are you looking for? I'm gonna call on somebody. Meet us. Meet us. Where you at? I know y'all done meet us. Meet us. Meet the beat. Oh, now she want to be AFK. You know what? I'm gonna talk to my son. Juju. Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here.
My nigga. Talk to me. What you looking for, man? What kind of appearance do you want to see in the person that you looking at?
Odie.
Oh, you know, it's crazy. I don't really judge too much on appearance, unless it has to do with the circumstance. For example, I don't mind. I don't necessarily think my woman has to pamper herself every single day, but you know, at least once in a while, if we're going out or we're going to a business meeting, is nice because I even myself find myself in depressions and where I sit in the house all day and I don't dress up and I don't really feel like dressing up, if that makes sense. So I don't really want to force those kind of things onto people because I feel like social media forces people to think that they have to be perfect, and especially Instagram, perfect and pretty every day, when that's not true. You know, humans, sometimes we fall off a little bit and we just have to adjust and get right back on it. So I don't really judge on appearance, but I'm not gonna lie, pretty privilege is a thing, y'all. I talk about it all the time. You feel me? So I'm gonna just put that out there. Pretty privilege is a thing.
I know that's right. Let's see. Nia. I forgot. I don't know. I can't remember how. I see you out there, girl. Yeah, a lot to say last time. Talk to me. What you looking for when you looking for your mate or your partner? Talk to me. Oh, she might be AFK.
That's why you don't call on people.
Well, I'm calling on people. Ain't nobody clicking the board. Blaze, I know Blaze is there. Blaze
Bitch, you
always
think
got
it's
a lot to say.
small. We ain't be thinking big. You be
I got
thinking
something
big,
to say.
bitch.
I clicked the board.
You be thinking big, bitch.
Vivian, Auntie Viv. Auntie Viv in the building. Go ahead, Viv. What you looking for when you looking for in a person? What they got to look like?
Dick,
I'm mad at Dick. Okay.
big dick, big juicy fat veiny dick.
We live on
Hey,
YouTube.
yo.
Can't be
Oh,
we
well,
just
you
say
Minute,
just
I'm
told
on
me that.
TikTok. Wait a
I
minute.
didn't know.
yeah, see on TikTok. We on TikTok.
Wait a
All
minute.
right.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Let me fix it.
You gonna fix it? Okay, go ahead.
They have to be, they have to care about their appearance, like well dressed and well groomed, whatever you want to look like, hair long, dreads, brush cut, braids, whatever, as long as you are groomed and you smell nice. That works for
Okay.
me.
All right.
Because you could
And-
be
and-
ugly,
and-
but Biggie Smalls was pulling bitches, okay?
Okay. As long as they carrying a nice size package. That's what we're gonna say. We gonna keep it
Yes.
clean for the. Okay. All right.
Deliver that shit fast like Amazon Prime, you heard?
Oh, okay. Blaze said, "I want an ugly nigga that only looks good to me." Okay.
How that work? How does that work? Explain it right now.
I don't know what that means, but we're gonna put Bushi. Talk to me, your life on the air.
Yeah, I think, like back in her idea, like you just gotta take care of yourself for real. Gotta have all your teeth. You can't be stanking. Like just the basics, but nothing too crazy.
Because
Just
enough
the
confidence,
basics.
honestly, will make somebody that's not so attractive really attractive. Like the confidence, for real.
All right, Carlos. Talk to me, my man. You live on the air.
Oh wow. Okay. I was gonna say that what I kind of look for. I you know what, for me it's a lot of physical attraction, but yeah, like they were saying, at least the bare minimum when it comes to just like taking care of yourself and stuff, just routine health wise. But other than that, like I just like a girl who's just natural, like all natural, honestly.
Right.
Like
Okay.
I don't like the the pinup, the lip injections, the fake tits, the Brazilian butt lift. Like I don't want none of that. I just want all natural girl.
100%. What God gave you.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Juju, you on the board? Talk to me live on the air.
Excuse my dog in the bathroom in the back. Yeah, his name is Juju. He makes a lot of fucking noise. But
Sorry, we love dogs.
I feel like it comes from constructive criticism. Appearance, for example. I need somebody that's willing to take constructive criticism. And don't take it as if I'm trying to change you. You know what I mean? Like you definitely could change back at any time. Like believe it or not, I like a woman that'll tell me when my breath stink. So I want to be able to tell her when her breath stink. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be in an offensive type of thing. It should be two partners watching each other's back. Just like if I have something in my hair or my hair don't look right or, I'm looking a little crazy, she has the right to tell me, yo, babe.
I think that we should know when our breath stinks. I'm just saying, that's all I had.
I mean, yeah, everybody knows when they breath stink, but sometimes you don't. That's life. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you don't smell your own medicine, and then whoever you're trying to kiss up on, you're so close to them
You know
they're
when
like,
you
okay,
talk, your breath got that, like you
this is
like you feel it, like you feel it on
this
your
is true.
tongue. You feel
This
it.
is true, but there's
This is true, but
situations
let
where
him
it's
finish.
like,
Let him finish, Viz. We can do it.
yeah, let a man talk. Goddamn. But like, let's say you living with your partner, because I've lived with two partners before in my life, and you wake up and then you like, I've had a partner that tried to kiss me, and I'm like, hey, your breath kind of, it was kind of hot, and I've had the same thing in return. That's not anything disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? And not everybody knows when they breath stink. If not, there wouldn't be any stink breath unless people just okay with their breath is stinking. And that's just
Some
that's a whole
people
nother
do
time.
enjoy halitosis. Yes, they do.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's a
I
thing.
don't know what kind of people you dealing with, but don't nobody enjoy no halitosis.
First of all, I didn't say that I dealt
No,
with
some
them.
people
I
have
did
dead
not say
teeth in
that.
their mouth. You never know what's going on. What's
That's
going on with people? Can we go past that
Yeah,
subject though?
yeah. Let's
I
just get
know.
past that stuff. But they
No,
can't
we
really
gonna talk about it.
they can't
No,
control
let's
that
talk
Why?
about
halitosis.
it.
I heard Beyonce got halitosis. They
It
can't
doesn't
control that.
matter.
I feel like appearance doesn't really matter that much unless, like I said, you're in a certain situation. But you also got, for example, I don't like guys that want a badass bitch and until they have a bad bitch and they want to tell her to chill, or like don't go out looking like that no more, or like put them titties away. It's like that's what you like when you first. That's what made you first attracted to her. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't necessarily agree with guys when they try to do that to a woman. Um, and I understand when a guy says, cover it up a little bit because now I'm with you. I feel you guys on that. But at the same time, y'all, you guys need to understand, like, that's the reason why you got with her in the first place. And then you got to just keep appreciating it and keep chasing her as if you don't have her still. If that makes sense, y'all.
You better talk
So
your
don't.
shit.
So if you got a girl that's
I
out here
hear what you're
showing her,
saying.
her cleavage and she a badass bitch and you've been chasing that, don't be telling her to put all that shit up once you with her, bro. Just keep appreciating it because other guys can't
That's
have it.
right.
At least you having that. That's like you in the buffet eating while everybody else outside looking through the window. Fuck them niggas, man. You know what I mean? Like I tell my best friend all the time, I'm gonna say it out loud and proud to y'all. I love whores. I love sluts.
I know
I don't
that's
like
right.
girls.
I know
I
that
don't
is
like girls.
right.
I don't
Yes.
like modest ass girls that don't want to be honest with themselves and really put themselves out there. Because a lot of these girls really do want to do it, but us guys make them feel uncomfortable. But when they
I know
come around
that's
a nigga
right.
like me,
Talk to him.
they put it out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm comfortable with that. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Appearance
What's the
does matter.
pants at?
Here's
I like
But see,
whores
that's the
too.
difference.
words no more.
That's the
Just saying.
difference. That's the difference between a confident man and a man that's worried about what the next man is doing. Like, for prime example, there's a lot of dudes that be trying to get at my lovely lady. That shit don't bother me at all. Man, look all you want that shit because guess what? At night I get to rub on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. Like damn, they be like, man, how you get that?
All right.
Fine. All right.
What's
Okay,
number
I'm sorry.
4?
All right,
What's number
all
4?
right, don't rush me, goddamn. This is my goddamn shit, goddamn. Y'all ain't gonna do this shit to me. Anyway, we're gonna move right along. Let's go ahead. Smarts and personality.
Nigga, fuck your baby.
Yeah, fuck the baby. But yeah, let's get it on. Smarts and personality. Sometimes, hey, look, looks is the key. But you don't want no dumb bitch. You don't want no dumb ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You do not want no dumb ass motherfucker in your corner, and you sitting there like got to explain to these motherfuckers every 5 fucking minutes what's going on, and just dumb as a box of nickels. Okay, so let's talk about it. Smarts and personality, perfect. Live on the air. Talk to me.
I'm a little illiterate. What's the problem? What the fuck?
Smarts and personality.
Yo, the board was lagging. I was clicking that. How did I don't know what's going on.
I'm illiterate. What's the problem? That's what I need to understand. You don't want
What?
no dumb. I don't.
No, okay.
You're not illiterate.
Okay.
You just know have some limits.
No. What I mean by
I
that,
am
right?
y'all.
No, perfect. You're not illiterate. Here's
Right.
the thing. What I mean by being the dumb as a box of nickels, right? When I say that, it's like you can't even come into a conversation, right? We're having a whole conversation, and you can't come in and depict what's going on, and you saying stupid shit at all. It's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you just be quiet? If
Why
you gotta
are
look at
you
it like,
here?
Right? Why are you here? Like, what is going on? Like, what are you doing? I don't want nobody like that at all. Like, you can't
I'm fucking
pick up
weak.
on the conversation. You can't do nothing. You just dumb as fuck.
Basically, Chris, I was just gonna say that, Kim. You be Chris. Okay.
That's crazy. I'm about to TP this nigga right now.
Y'all,
Yeah, TP him. TP him.
No, please.
Nah,
Yeah, I do not want to
Get him
we need to be here for this topic.
Yeah,
Get him in here.
No,
Can I?
not right now.
Can I?
I'm
Can
live
I?
on YouTube. No. We
Can I say my opinion on? Can I say my opinion on this? Because I was clicking the shit out that board and it wasn't working.
I know, but Juju, we gotta go by the list. Tiana, talk to me. You live on that? First time calling.
So my thing is this: like, I feel like you could be dumb, but to a certain extent. Hear me out, right? Cause I have dumb niggas. I've dated dumb niggas, like illiterate, like not just illiterate. And what I'm saying, like education wise, I mean illiterate and mental wise, like just beyond dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying, like no common sense, just gone.
Was
like
it
I don't know. Dick was good, not gonna lie, but that don't matter.
It don't matter.
Let her finish. I want to hear this.
I can't relate.
Come on. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say. So like, I had a big dick nigga. Like my first person was a big dick nigga, right? But it was illiterate, like dead dumb. Like when it came to common sense, nigga would just do dumb ass shit. Like why the fuck is you that dumb? You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this: like it took me to go outside of myself to see and realize that the nigga was like. It's not what it was lust. God dang it! It was the lust in the dick. You hear me? Like, and I feel like as long as you have a good personality and you're willing to get you willing to learn and to, you know, gravitate trying to be less dumb. Like the nigga didn't even want to learn. Like I feel like as long as that nigga willing to learn and willing to try to grow out of that, then it should be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I'm gonna speak on my term. For me, I don't mind you being dumb, but you have to be willing to learn, not be so smart, Alec, to where you don't know how to learn. You know, being willing to learn. That just me, but my opinion.
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you, Juju. You live on there. Talk to me.
Alright, I'm so glad you brought this shit back. Oh my god, I didn't talk at all last time you had this topic, but I just want you guys to understand that, you know, anybody who's talking about this topic and wants to talk about things like, you know, dumb as a box of nails or nickels or whatever analogy you guys want to put up.
Dumb as a box of rocks, Jesus.
Or rocks or whatever anybody wants to say. Nickels, rocks, you name it. But guys, you got to understand, you have to be fair on both sides. So if the person that's really good looking is dumb as hell, you guys are acting like they just stare at the wall all day. The person with personality is ugly as fuck. So they look like either Jabba the Hutt, or they look like Yoda, or they look like Stephen Hawkins. You know, none of y'all bitches is fucking a Stephen Hawkins. Let's be real. Y'all not. And he's the smartest fucking man in the world. You know what I mean? So with that being said, it doesn't matter how good how smart a person is. I feel like personality is definitely important, because you got to know when to switch on and off your personality. Sometimes I could be very professional, sometimes I could be very ghetto or ratchet, or sometimes I could be very sexual. Sometimes I don't need to be any of those. Like if I'm in church, you know what I'm saying? So it's not about whether the person's smart. It's just somebody knows if they can switch off that switch. Because like my boy Chris was saying, and I'm talking Chris, I'm sorry y'all, he was saying, like, you know what, I can always teach somebody. And this is true. Like not everybody is born smart. Like most of the motherfuckers here, I don't even think is smart, but I feel like everybody here can learn something. You know what I mean? It might not be from Chris, and it might not be from me or anybody necessarily here, but a really beautiful looking woman can learn a lot, or a beautiful looking man who's dumb as fuck can still learn, because they're still human and they have a brain. They just need to find that right person.
And they're dumb. What about that, huh?
But I think it's also along the lines of I think it's more so along the lines though.
Hold on,
Yeah,
son.
you
Don't
can't,
use
you
my
can't,
line now. That's my
you
line.
can't have two. Nah, you can't have two struggles. You can't be ugly and dumb.
You can't be running, man. I need to trademark that shit. That's mine.
You can't be ugly and struggle and dumb. That don't make no.
Facts though.
Same way. You can't be a hoe and no have no good hygiene. That don't make no damn sense.
Oh my god.
Okay, wait a minute before we continue. The topic is smarts and personality, and all I hear is smarts and appearance. Where the personality at? I don't hear any of you discussing personality.
We said
Except for you,
pers-
best friend.
Yeah, we said personality. It's just we just clarified. Well, I clarified. Women don't give a fuck about no personality. Let's be real. Y'all look past best friend. Don't talk about yourself because you're different.
Don't make me jump on your truck.
You're different. You're different from most women.
Okay.
First of all, you're pansexual. First of all, you think like a nigga. I mean, not. You're different. You're different from most females. You feel me? What I'm saying is, most females, think about it. They got a nice dude. You see it all the time in school or work or whatever, or in the world. There's a nice dude with a nice personality, and she don't give a fuck about his personality. She cares about the other dude that makes her pussy wet, that make her pussy purr. The nigga that look
that's
good.
true, but at the end of the movie, they always get with the one with the personality after they realize the pretty one ain't shit. You know,
It definitely goes both ways. I feel like guys do it as well, but guys aren't as stringent as females when it comes to that. Like
that is not true, Juju. No.
What?
Yo, we big up bad bitches. We don't big up personality.
There be guys that be fucking with the pretty bitches.
Who said that? Who said that?
I mean, I didn't deny that. I didn't deny that, but I'm just saying.
Y'all gonna
the topic.
calm the fuck down. Y'all gotta realize that Juju is speaking from his experience, okay? Everybody stop jumping to the fence.
Jumping down my throat.
If that's y'all, then that's y'all. Everybody's going to speak from their experience. He obviously hasn't experienced a woman who has seen otherwise.
Bad bitches.
So that's why he's speaking from his experience. He can only speak from that. He ain't witnessed nothing else, obviously.
Okay, so
all a nigga care about when he meet a girl and introduce her to his homies. Is she bad, dog? She bad?
I appreciate Mama commenting on that, and I appreciate Vivian saying that. But I want you guys to understand that is my mama on stage, and my mama has never said, "Bring me a daughter-in-law with a good personality." My mom.
I haven't. Don't you lie on me.
She says, "Bring me."
What I say?
It's facts. It's facts.
Keep.
You told me if I bring a girl that don't look as good as you think she's supposed to look, you're like I don't know when my son with these girls. And he need to be with some better.
And what did I say that they were?
What?
I don't know what my son's seeing these.
Look shouldn't matter.
I'm seeing these dumbass girls because they dumb as hell. They be doing dumb shit.
But remember, that doesn't have to do with their personality. That's just their smarts.
I ain't teach her that.
What's on the board?
It's smarts or personality.
And personality.
I ain't never had that ever.
Then you might see something in the personality wise that I don't see. You feel what I'm saying? And that's your preference. You feel what I mean? But I can't be around no dumb females. I can't be around dumb people in general. Sometimes the stuff Momo do that's dumb be irritating my soul. But that's
can you be smart with no personality though?
Not really. I don't feel like they can.
It's called introvert.
No, it's called somebody who's atypical. A lot of people
introverts ain't got no damn personality.
I feel like personality.
Wow.
But it's not that they don't have personality.
I feel like you can have a personality without smarts, but I don't feel like you can have smarts without personality. I don't know, like.
I live in a state where it's mad Indian people
you can
and
be a
mad
real
Chinese
dumb,
people,
funny person,
and
like
some of their kids are like robots, like they have no personality. It's literally good grades.
That's due to social change. That's due to the social climate and where things are going. Everything is all online now. It's not no face-to-face type of shit. And I think that's where all this shit changes. like I said earlier, you don't. I remember times going to the mall and looking for girls versus scrolling through goddamn screens on my fucking phone trying to see. Oh, okay, she got some nice pictures on her page. People liking her shit. Let me try to get with her. Versus actually going out
Hello?
and seeing this girl out in public and walking up to her, having the balls to walk up to her and say something to her. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna move right along with the boy. Kim, talk to me. You live on the air, smart personality. Talk to me.
So as far as smart, I want somebody that's definitely well versed where your conversation is just not about, rap music and basketball and sports, or if you don't know that, you're able to kind of blend in with the conversation, and not try and take over and act and fake act like you know what you're talking about and you really, really don't. And then as far as with the personality, you definitely want a good personality, but one of the things that I'm finding out is that a lot of people don't listen. And with the type of work that I do in the real world, I always have to be redundant and repeat myself. I don't want that from a person where if I say something to them and then a couple of minutes later, I'm having to repeat myself because basically you're showing me that you're not listening and what I'm saying is not important. And
They're
that's
not
a problem
interested.
for me. Exactly. And I have an issue with that. So,
I want to be on the board. I don't know why I touched it.
I
It's
want
all
to
right,
be on
Mama.
the
I'll take it.
board.
I'll take your name off, Mama. It's okay. Carlos, talk to me. You live on the air.
Yo, this is a very like hit home topic for me because I had an ex that I don't think she had personality or really that's much smart either. So like I was at her parents' place and we were playing like headbands and we were trying to guess what was on my headband and like she was trying to describe it to me but she couldn't and then I realized the word is like mammal, right? And I was like, "Oh, it's mammals." And she's like, "Yeah, what's a mammal?" I was like, "What?" And like there was other instances like, we were playing cards and she's counting on her hands, like on her fingers, and I'm there like, "Oh, okay." She's counting to 12 on her fingers. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's everyone. Like, I mean, I can count pretty well, I can add numbers pretty well, but the thing is like when it came to our arguments, like I'm using words like ultimatum and you know and other things, and sometimes like it's just like landing on deaf ears, like um
Like
like
she would stare at you with a blank stare. Like, what are you talking about?
exactly, right? So she's not understanding a thing I'm saying, and I'm just there like I'm trying to you know play to her level as much as I can, but it's just so hard to do when she doesn't even understand what these words mean. And like shit, I mean, and it's to me like that kind of interrupts like her personality. I mean, she has a good personality, but like if we can't even communicate at
We can't
like
relate.
yeah, exactly. So what am I supposed to do in that case?
I feel you, bro. Cause I had this one nigga. Oh my god, he was so fine. He was tall. He was chocolate. He was a security guard. He had a body. He could carry a weapon. He couldn't carry a conversation though. But that's neither here nor there. When
It
toward
is
the
neither
end,
here nor there. That's what we're talking about.
I guess toward the end of our relationship, I told him I think we should go on a hiatus. This nigga said, "Where's that at?" I said, "Yep, yep."
Like Hawaii?
Yep. Because it was a reason why we had no conversation.
So
Because
that's not a place?
no,
Haiti is a place, but not a Hawaii. Oh, girl.
Sister, let me snatch your mic right
She
quick.
trolling. She trolling.
yeah,
On that 98.
She was.
it
Yeah.
didn't
She
work
was.
out. It was, and he was older than me, which was disappointing. Because I'm like, damn, yeah, he ain't had no
Is that
personality and no
okay?
smarts.
Mama, I see your name on the board. You ready to talk? I thought
I
you
told
took
you
your
to take
name
me
off.
off.
I took your name off like 3 times. You keep putting it back up there.
I might.
Okay. All right. Move right along. Number 5. What turns you on? What gets you going? What flips that switch and you like, oh shit, I gotta get that. I know for me, man, like I said, I love a confident and just comfortable woman. But let me tell y'all something, okay? Let me tell y'all something. I can be in this room with this woman all day long. She ain't gotta say a fucking word to me,
Nigga.
but she get up and she start to walking, and she can just glance at me. Oh man, I'm ready to bend her over, tear that thing up. It just turned me on. It's just something about it. Listen, man, I want to know what turns you the fuck on. Mama, you on the board? Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm number one. Well, that didn't turn me on. I didn't like any of that.
Good.
Yeah, that was weird. What do you mean? Like, what turns you on? Real life or second life, or do it matter?
It doesn't matter. However you want to
Oh,
put
okay. Cause okay. Well, I ain't got nothing to say. I just want to be on the boat.
No, Jesus Christ. Bushy, talk to me. You live on there.
Who? Me?
Oh, me?
Oh.
Bushy.
I was up there, so you just skipped me, rude.
That was messed up. I watched that.
She's
Yeah,
next.
it was rude. Just rude.
I'm following the board. Bushy was up there. I just took his name off.
He did it on purpose.
Go ahead, Bushy.
Maybe like them bedroom eyes, like them seductive ass eyes, you know.
Okay.
Or of course the banda, you know, like a big booty. Some
Okay.
shit.
All right. My man said the bedroom eyes and the big old booty. The booty meats.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Vivian, we already know what turns you on, but go ahead.
You know what? Nah, but real talk, like real activity, we gotta have a real good day. Like, I'm talking like adventures and laughs and maybe almost getting arrested. Like a nice, real, spontaneous, fun, wild day. You know what I'm saying? And then we get home and we just think about all the dumb shit that we had to get through today, either voluntarily or involuntarily. And it's playtime. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little wrestling here and there. You know what I'm saying? Shower time to wash off the day. Honestly, when you with your best friend and y'all have a crazy day, that's actually what turns me on.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Miss Kim, talk to me live on there.
A man that I don't have to dim my light for to make him shine, and he can accept that I am the star that I am, and he knows how to fall in line with that.
Okay.
Oh, you need niggas to
Getting
fall
real
in
poetic.
line.
Getting real poetic with it. All right, I hear you,
Well,
Miss
no,
Kim.
I'm not fall in line as far as to take a back seat, but there are a lot of men, and especially in the African American community, that kind of tend to want to be in competition with African American women. And my thing is that I don't want that. If we're out somewhere and I'm conversing, and if I'm the one that it seems like everybody is talking to, and I have everyone's attention, and you're trying to compete with me. That's what I'm talking about.
Can I ask you
Well,
something?
and what about if the roles it's roles reversed? Would you fall in line as you say?
Most definitely,
I want to know
absolutely.
something. Have you been with
Click the
somebody
board,
who
Vivian.
is as shut up?
Vivian.
I'm asking her.
All right,
You
go ahead.
ever been with somebody who is like you, who makes as much money as you, with personality like you, with good sex like you, who cooks like you? You ever been with somebody that is your match?
So my husband was there, and now we're not together anymore. And so my next go around, I'm not looking for like the superficial where you have to make as much money as me and all of that. That's like not something that's big to me. I'm not about that superficial. I'm about what's on the inside, because I believe what's in you will come out of you.
That makes you superficial for wanting somebody to be. I mean, not have to be that, but at least have their own. Cause shit, I'm not. I ain't got no kids, and I'm not trying to carry nobody either.
And sis, I feel you on that. I'm talking about as far as saying like let's say I didn't drive and I didn't have a car. I'm one of those people that I believe that if I didn't drive and I didn't have a car, I don't feel like I can say to a man, well, I can't be with you because you don't have a car and you don't drive. You understand what I'm saying? And my thing is that I wouldn't look past the man because I have my own home and he lives in an apartment where I say, oh well, I can't talk to you because you have an apartment and I have a house, or because I make six figures and he only makes 40,000 a year, that we can't be together. That's what I'm talking
Well,
about.
that's superficial as hell.
That's the type of nigga that
Exactly.
would fall in line.
Well, but see, I don't. But see, the thing is that I don't want that, because my thing is I don't want to make you fall in line, because at that point you're not a man, and I'm not trying to
Right?
be a man in a relationship. I want to
I
be a
am.
woman because that's what I was born. I'm not a lot of these homosexuals that have pussy envy. Well, that's a
Oh,
whole nother topic, and I hope we get to that tonight.
oh,
But yeah,
No, we not. We didn't get on that
oh,
one. Got it. You live on there. Talk to me.
oh.
All right. I'm attracted to somebody who is sapiosexual or sapiosexual, however you say it. I don't know how to say it, y'all. Sapiosexual, I think, is the correct way to say it.
Sapio. It's
hmm
sapio.
Confidence as well is very important to me. And somebody who is like-minded and open-minded. The thing that turns me off the most is somebody who is not open-minded or is not willing to listen to opinions or be open-minded about a certain topic. I can't be with someone like that. I can't. I just can't. No. But that is all.
Okay. Perfect. Talk to me. Get you going, perfect. Get you all riled up on the inside.
Ace. First of all, damn, I don't talk to Ace. I don't talk to no man.
Oh.
Anyway, me personally, a way that a nigga could like grab my attention is somebody I can speak to. I love somebody that I can have deep conversations with. Matter if it's about the sun, about the moon, the stars, the planet, my life, his life. I just love somebody I can speak to. I like conversation. I don't like being with people. Even I don't know how some of these people be like weird and they be on the phone on FaceTime, complete silence. No, I'm not that type of person. I like people I can speak to. I love a nigga I can speak to. Me and you, I like being with a nigga on the phone 6, 7 in the morning speaking about deep ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Once you could do that with me, oh yeah, you my man, and we go together real bad.
All right. I know that's right. Carlos, talk to me live on there.
Hey, yo, honestly, I love when a girl like cooks my favorite meal, man. Like when you come home after like a long day and you walk you walk in and you smell like you like lasagna or some shit that she's
Cheerios.
You want a girl that smell like lasagna? What?
No,
The food, the house. Oh my gosh.
The food, right? You walk in, you smell the
See,
lasagna.
she obviously don't know. You see?
Oh.
Girl, I'll give me a lasagna candle from TikTok and you would never know the difference.
Not a lasagna candle. Good night. Good night, Ricky. Good night.
Wow.
Don't take me off this list one more time.
You said,
Right.
look, you be putting your name up there.
I got it now. I'm okay. I'm here.
And,
Okay,
and
all right.
honestly,
Go ahead, Carlos. Go ahead.
you cut yourself a slice of